Hi everyone, this is Tracy Gonzales with TierraCast, and I'm here at Beadaholique to show you how quick and easy it is to set our eyelets using the TierraCast eyelet setter and anvil. Eyelets are a great cold connection. They're just a single component. This is a 2.3 millimeter wide tube with a flange on one end and it's open at the other. And they come in three sizes, a 3.7 millimeter, which is great for making holes in a material that you can then link things to, or for stacking other materials to it between up to 2.5 millimeters to 3 millimeter thick. We also have these great washers to use in conjunction with the eyelets. They're great for reinforcing your material if it's very soft and stretchy, and also for adding thickness to a stack of materials, and just for reinforcing if you're using real thick layers of materials. So the 3.7 is great for making those holes and for attaching materials between 2.5 to 3 millimeter. The 5.3 attaches materials between 3 to 4.5 millimeters thick, and the 6.8 millimeter stacks materials between 4.5 and 6 millimeters. You can see that you can really get some nice thick stacks of materials. The hole sizes you want to use with the eyelets are 2 millimeter, which is the smallest setting on your standard leather punching pliers, and 2.5 if you're using a real kind of stiff material that won't stretch as much. The eyelet setter is created specifically for our eyelets, and the eyelet anvil has this recessed area that holds the flange of the eyelet in place while you're setting it, and I'll demonstrate. The first thing I'm going to do is just punch a 2 millimeter hole in my material, and I'm going to connect one of these components. So I'm going to choose the middle-sized eyelet, which is the 5.3, and I'm going to stack the component on first because I want to use the flange as the top. So I'll stack my component on there and then put that through the hole on my material. I've chosen my eyelet length so that I have about 0.5 to 1 millimeter showing through on the back. That's enough for it to set securely. And I'm going to set the whole thing flange side down onto the anvil. Put the eyelet setter on top and hit it with the hammer a few times. And I use a gentle touch with the eyelets, and I rotate the setter around a little bit at an angle. And there you go. Now, with the concave component like this flower, you can see that it's kind of recessed. I'm actually going to set it the other way, and I'll show you why in a minute. I can use the shorter one for this component, and I'm going to put that through from the back so that the flange is on the back side, and then put my component onto the top. And that's so that when I put the eyelet setter in there, the shape of the flower won't get flattened. So again, I just set the flange of the eyelet onto the anvil, set the setter on into the top of the tube, and hit it with the hammer until it's set. There you go. They are really super easy and fun to use. And again, this is Tracy Gonzales with TierraCast, guest designer for Beadaholique. Thanks for watching.